Hi friends, welcome to Rouse Rising. My name is Katie and it's bright and early in the morning. We are at the Azure Standard drop location to pick up our order. So I didn't place a massive order this month, so I think we were only out of pocket like 20 bucks. I'm gonna show you what my total is and how I save money on this Azure Standard order. And then we're gonna haul this home and get it to the house unpacked, and I'm gonna share with you guys exactly what I bought, including prices and the price breakdown. Today I have an Azure Standard Grocery Haul, and then I stopped by the grocery store on my way home and picked up some produce. So I'm going to share that all with you today. Azure Standard is based out of Morrow, Oregon, and when you place your order, you will get their sales flyer for the following month, and then you can pick out all the good things that you want to order. And coming up, they're going to have seeds and plants as well in the coming months. Right now they don't have those because it's not garden season yet, but I do like to buy some of my plants from Azure Standard. So make sure you get all the best deals from their sales flyer, and you can place your order online. Linked down below in my video's description is my link to Azure Standard. And when you place your order, you're going to get your own link and code that you can share with your friends and family. And when they place a $100 order, you are going to get a $25 credit to spend on groceries from Azure. So it works out great for everybody. I appreciate you using my link down below in the video's description. All right. Back here, we've got all of our dairy items. We order quite a bit of dairy from Azure Standard because we can get the best price on organic cheeses and organic dairy products through there that we can't get at our grocery store. So we've been able to find really good deals on this sour cream over the last few months, but we do place an order for 6 of these every month. Aaron and the kids do enjoy sour cream on their meals, and this 6-pack was on sale $19.01 for the 6 of those through Azure. And then we've been getting this probiotic cream cheese flat, 6 of these for $18.22. These are 8-ounce containers of cream cheese, and these are larger 16-ounce containers of your sour cream. I don't know about you, but here cheese is running about $10 a pound if you get it sliced from the deli. So we don't do that. We slice our own cheese here at home, and we get organic cheese for $7.40 a pound. This is the organic mozzarella cheese. And then we also picked up the mild cheddar cheese. I use this to make macaroni and cheese and all sorts of those things. The kids don't really care for mild cheddar off the block, but they do like it when I make the sausage butternut squash pasta and when I make macaroni and cheese and things like that. I do use mild cheddar cheese. We can portion this out and freeze these, and this was $37.01 for the block, and it was about $7.40 per pound as well. Both of these were about $7.40 per pound. I decided to get a box of organic apples from Azure this month, and we'll be using these in all of our oatmeal, and we'll do some crisps and some different things like that, as well as the kids will just eat them. Ooh, that's not a very good one. So their produce is kind of hit or miss. I might have to turn all this into some applesauce or slice it up and freeze it for various things. Maybe I'll slice it up and cube it for the oatmeals and things that I like to add it to. We can also freeze dry some of these with some cinnamon on them and make some apple snacks. Those will go really, really fast. I'm always cautious to order produce. I did order 50 pounds of potatoes last month, and those are still in good shape, and they were in good shape when they arrived here. These apples, yeah, kind of hit or miss. They were on sale, so that might be why I've got a couple of them that are boogered up, but all the rest of them seem to be in really good shape, and we can just cut out those bad spots. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. All right, back here is the dish soap, and I didn't write the price on the container, so I'm going to put it right across the screen right here. I do like to buy their cleaning products because we prefer fragrance-free everything when we clean our homes and for personal care use and things like that. So having a fragrance-free dish soap is important to us. I'm not a big fan of the way commercial like Dawn dish soap and things like that smell. Even the ones that have added, they'll have like lavender or a citrus scent. I'm not a big fan of that, but I like that I can buy it in bulk. This was under $20 for this huge thing of dish soap, and that lasts us about, I'd say we're going through one of these in about 6 months or so. So it was time for us to re-up on that. Then we grabbed these little almond creamers. I think that there was a price mistake. These were on sale, but we can get the larger ones, double this size. We can get these at our store for about $6, but they were recently on sale for $4 and I don't know, like, so I grabbed these, but they were selling out of these at the store, and I don't know if they're going to get them back in stock. Well, I thought that Azure was going to send this size, this little 11-ounce size, and this is $4.19 for that. I probably will never order that for that price ever again. Again, I thought I was getting this, and that's just my error, not paying attention to the price and to the measurement. Then back here, we needed more cocoa powder. We home make all of our hot chocolate here. I have a recipe on my channel for our hot chocolate mix. It's actually in an Azure Standard Haul. So if you search hot cocoa or hot chocolate in the search bar on my channel, it will bring up that recipe for you. So we needed to make some more of that. And I usually buy the big 5-pound bulk bags of this once a year. And I decided to go with a 1-pound bag just because we're on a budget. And I tried to keep this Azure haul under $200. Right here we've got our beef gelatin. This is 100% beef gelatin, unflavored. We use this. I add it to hot drinks. I'll add it to the hot cocoa. And then we can also add it to soups and stews. But our favorite thing to do with the beef gelatin is make marshmallows. And we needed some more of that. This is a good source for beef gelatin, and I trust it. So we've got some of that. All right, my total was $200 for all of these items. And that seems like quite a lot, doesn't it? $200 for this much groceries. That is our Azure Standard haul for the month of January, our first haul of the year. I stopped by Fred Meyer's because we needed some produce. And this is all the goodies that I scored. And because I went early in the morning, they had quite a bit on their discount grocery stand. And these were $1 per bundle of items on that little produce stand. So I grabbed these, and hopefully they will be good still. We're going to cut these up and eat these today. These are some different little golden dragon fruits. And then some petite medley snacking tomatoes. My kids love to eat tomatoes like that. And then we grabbed some limes, and we can put this in our sparkling water or with our coconut water that we like to drink. 3 bunches of bananas. And they finally had whole carrots back in stock. So I grabbed a bag of whole carrots. Those of you that were worried about me buying baby carrots for my family, don't worry. I've got some whole carrots this week. These are the mixed bell peppers. I grabbed 2 of those, and both of these and the cucumbers we are going to be using for hummus. So that is a quick and easy meal for my family. Just blend up some hummus and then have some vegetables, some raw veggies, or I'm going to make some sourdough pita bread. We've got some sourdough leaven going back here. They also had these mushrooms on sale, so we'll make some cream of mushroom soup in the next day or 2. 2 packs of those. We've got 5 cucumbers. We like to do cucumber pickles, and that's just cucumbers and apple cider vinegar. The kids love those. And then I grabbed 4 zucchinis. We make zucchini pancakes or vegetable fritters, and we'll use these for that. And then a bag of lemons. That's to make hummus and other things, and whatever we have left over, I will squeeze the lemons and freeze them in little ice cube trays. And then some fresh garlic. We have a bunch of frozen garlic in the fridge, but it's nice sometimes just to have fresh garlic to throw in the saute pan real quick on a whim. But I have been using the frozen garlic to throw into the hummus. So there's everything we got from Fred Meyer's, and I will put the total right there. We also grabbed 5 dozen eggs from the lady down the road. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for your delicious farm fresh eggs. Since we don't have chickens right now, it's nice to have access to those. I'm going to get all these groceries put away. I'm going to make my kids some lunch, and I'm going to share with you some of the things that we have had this week as part of our meals and meal plan. All right, lunch is quick and easy. We're just doing peanut butter jelly and almond or sun butter jelly sandwiches, and then the kids are eating apples right now that we just got from Azure, and then we're also going to cut up these dragon fruit. I also got my sourdough starter going again, so we are making some sourdough English muffins on the griddle, and we're gonna use these to make pizzas or egg sandwiches, not sure, but the kids already had breakfast. So these are just something that I'm gonna figure out a use for them at some point later today. So we don't have the greatest lighting in here, but I told Hagen, I said, hey Hagen, come in here and pick out what you want for dinner. And so she picked out beef stew. I also have like elk stew and deer stew on the shelf, or maybe I don't. But at some point I canned up some beef stew, so we will grab that. And then I'll also do broccoli as a side dish. So I'll do air fryer broccoli and just do some lemon pepper on it. That way the kids can have a vegetable along with this can of stew, and that is an easy dinner. And this is for the one Every Bit Counts challenge with Three Rivers Homestead. I am trying to clear out this all these canned goods so I can pack up all of my jars. The plan is just to get these jars cleared out so that next year they can be used again. If we move, they can be packed up to be moved. We'll just have to see. We want to clear out this shelf. Also, we have a ton of frozen vegetables, so I'm trying to use up some of our frozen food stores. So we're gonna have some broccoli. You can do it in the air fryer or you can steam it. We're gonna steam it and then add our oil and seasonings to it. Don't mind my dirty pans from today. Been cooking a lot. All right, here we go. Ooh.
I saw a video of you singing, Dad. That's really good. Yeah. That's so cool.
We're also going to use this jar of broth to make some rice. I would. I'd go anywhere with you, baby.
Yeah, they said you just have to
That's everybody's dinner tonight. Made some chicken broth with the leftover chicken carcass from yesterday, and I'm just canning this up now. All right, we had baked potatoes for lunch and sour cream, sausage, butter on those, and then now we're making rice, and I'm using all the leftover salsa that I made the other day. Not all of it, but all the salsa that was left over from the other day, and some of this chicken stock that I just made. And we're doing chicken stock and fresh pico de gallo or salsa. Not salsa because it's not cooked, but it's pico de gallo, and that's gonna cook in here. And then we're gonna have just tomato, onion, garlic, cilantro, lime, Spanish rice, sort of. Put the lid on here, let this get cooked up. This Instant Pot's been going non-stop this week. So just hit the rice function, make sure it's sealed, and we'll have some rice in just a little bit. All right, I'm just whipping up some chicken soup, but I wanted to show you this gelatinous broth. Oh, look at that goodness. Yum. We're gonna make some ramen, but I always make my broth and then just add some ramen noodles to it. So that's what we're doing here. Got some chicken broth, onions, carrots, celery, maybe some poultry seasoning, some salt. We've got our chicken here. I'm trying to use up those baby carrots, garlic. We've got some chicken here I'm going to chop up and put in there as well, and just try to get these kids a healthy dose of garlic. It is cold season. None of us are sick, but I don't want any of us to get sick, so we're making this soup. Got the chicken all ready to go in. Here's an easy dressing to make. You just take some tablespoons of tahini, ground sesame seeds, some olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, a pinch of salt, some pepper from the pepper grinder, and some Italian seasoning, and you mix it all up, and it makes this creamy vegan Caesar dressing, basically. I'm sure I could add some garlic and some other things to it and make it more zesty or yummier, but this is working for us just fine right now. All right, this morning we're gonna make a plum crisp crumble. These are plums that I canned up in August. These are plums I canned up in August. And so we're gonna use those with the butter back there and make the kids a crisp crumble this morning for breakfast. It's like oatmeal bake, basically. This is a perfect pantry recipe to make, the only refrigerated item being the butter that we're using, but you could use coconut oil or any other fat that you have access to. But I like that I always have these ingredients on hand, and this dish works out perfectly for a breakfast with a little less sugar, or you can make it for a warm dessert and serve it with some ice cream. We like to serve it with some plain yogurt or maybe some vanilla yogurt or maple sweetened yogurt, and that can turn this into a delicious breakfast, or like I said, we can serve it up as a dessert with ice cream. But we just love making this as an alternative to oatmeal. It's just another way that we can incorporate an inexpensive ingredient like oats into our diet, and we can buy our oats in bulk, which saves us a lot of money. And then there you see I'm making brown sugar with molasses and organic cane sugar. That's how you make brown sugar if you didn't know already. And then everything's just getting mashed up, and I'm gonna pour all of this on top of the fruit and bake it at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. I like to make my own salad dressings, and we have all this plum sauce from the fall that we canned up, so I mixed that with apple cider vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and then we have a very delicious plum vinaigrette. And you can do this with jellies and jams of any sort. You can make yourself a delicious fruit vinaigrette. It's one way I love to make salad dressings at home. It's quick and easy. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. This is a mixed kale salad. I threw on some extra purple cabbage, some yellow peppers. We've got goat cheese, some green onions, these gluten-free chicken tenders or chicken nuggets that I love. We might be doing breakfast for dinner tonight. I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely gonna be cooking up these potatoes in some of that bacon grease that is left over from lunch. I cook the kids bacon bits to put on top of their cream and mushroom soup. So I'm gonna cut up these potatoes with an onion and throw these in the saute pan and get these going for dinner. I'll also add some ham and make like a ham potato hash like I did last week. I need to use up the rest of that ham from that grocery haul. All right, just real simple so far. It's gonna cook and brown up, but we got the bacon grease with onions, potatoes, and ham. All right, we're just using some smoked paprika and some poultry seasoning. A little bit of Redmond's real salt, and we're also gonna crack some fresh black pepper on top of this just to finish it off while it golden browns in the pan. We're also gonna have some peas, frozen peas we're heating up. All right, that's dinner for the kids tonight. We've got some peas and some potatoes with onions and ham. Easy. Well, I haven't been as hungry as I probably should be, but tonight for my dinner, if I can eat all of this, I'm gonna have a sweet potato with some goat cheese on it. And then so far today, I really haven't eaten that much. I had a little bit of yogurt before I went on my walk. That's really it. I've been hydrating, but I don't have much of an appetite these days, so I just try to make myself eat. And when I eat a little bit. Not able to eat large quantities anymore. I'm not sure if that's from the inflammation in my pancreas and in my intestine, but I just eat little bits throughout the day. I've had some fruit. I had some dragon fruit earlier, and dragon fruit, yogurt, and then now this sweet potato with some cream cheese on top. I might have some chicken nuggets or something, some gluten-free chicken nuggets here in a little bit if I'm still hungry. But I'm gonna try to get this down first and then see how I feel. I could only eat a little over half of that sweet potato. I am completely stuffed, uncomfortable, cannot eat another bite. So I'll just see how I feel in a little while, and if I'm still hungry around the time before I go to bed, I'll eat something else. But that's just how it's been going. I've had a real hard time eating enough food or feeling hungry and being able to eat a lot of food without feeling incredibly full very soon. So I keep making myself my normal portions. I keep making myself normal size salads, and then I give over half my salad to Aaron every time I make a salad because I can't even eat the normal amount that I used to eat. And then the heartburn's an issue too. I'm having really bad heartburn every time I eat, and reflux and indigestion. Like, I'm having it really bad right now. So that's kind of been a food deterrent, or it's like I don't want to eat in the morning because I know the moment I eat, I'm gonna have heartburn. So that's been a bit of a struggle. I take some stronger digestive enzymes, but I'm not sure if I need like some kind of pancreatic digestive enzymes for when I eat. I mean, it's everything I eat, and it doesn't matter what I eat. I get acid reflux, indigestion, heartburn every day, all day. So that's something I'm going to talk to my rheumatologist about, because that could be related to scleroderma. That could be my esophagus not closing off properly. So what happens with scleroderma, if it is that, is the esophagus gets sclerosis and can't contract. So it just kind of stays open, and your acid just kind of chronically escapes. So yeah, I'll know more about that after I see my rheumatologist, and hopefully can get into gastro sooner than October, because it's been misery, and I've lost over 8 pounds. Over 8 pounds now, so good times. One of the things I found kind of helps is taking this multi-enzyme. It has a whole bunch of different things that help digest the food, since my pancreas isn't doing a good job. So get a really good, maybe there's like a better, stronger enzyme on the market. I haven't found it yet. If I don't take this, I notice my heartburn and my indigestion is 1,000 times worse, but I do have daily heartburn and indigestion. I'm talking all day long, every single day. But this does help alleviate it some. But that's something I'm going to be talking to my rheumatologist about, because it could be related to scleroderma. So just things that we have yet to know.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives.